CXO Roundtable in our three-part series presented by the Project Management Institute in association with the Economic Times was held in Pune. The panelists, who represented a wide range of sectors from real estate to healthcare to manufacturing, along with the industrial vertical and the technology space, shared their views on project management, indispensable for Vision India. So we've come to the conclusion that there are in fact not only challenges but deep-rooted mind-shift changes required for project management frameworks to really be implemented across the board. So what resources and support system does that mandate?
Right, so I think there are two key aspects about this when you try to convert your vision into execution and then actual results. One is of course the skill set, which is of the I would say conductor of the orchestra, if you just want to give an analogy. You may not be a master in each of the pieces, which is the cross-functional pieces, but you should really know how they work and operate, number one. Second, you should know what makes things work so that you can fit the jigsaw puzzle right, and what are the milestones at which you are going to measure that, right? Now, this is a skill which is very important that the project manager should have, and I think PMI has got good metrics, and I'll wait for your comment on that. So this is one part. The other part is to make your project manager successful, and this onus really lies on the respective organizations, right? And there are benchmarks across the world on how you do that, but it's all about process.
I think the government can play extremely crucial role here to ensure that project management becomes a core curriculum in both engineering and management schools in the country today, because it's extremely important that people who come out, who graduate, who come into the workforce are equipped with this knowledge.
Well, to take that point forward, Debashish, do you believe that structured project management training should be a part of the corporate workplace? Is that where it belongs?
The need is very huge, very huge. So I don't think exactly that by the corporate initiative only you can solve this problem. It has to come basically, if you see all the hearings, it has to come into the ecosystem itself.
Across organizations, you celebrate the sales guys, you celebrate the people whose output can be measured very easily. In project management, while you can track budget and you can track time and you can track quality, there isn't a single measure across all. And currently what my team is working on is some sort of a model where we can actually, you can give a score to a project, which takes into account all these three parameters. And if you get whatever the number is, you can test the number yourself and you can see how you're performing, just as a sales team would be able to check their performance relative to their overall goal.
And a question for the whole panel here. According to you, is India well poised to become a project management hub going forward?
Few of them who have worked abroad and done project management outside and have seen the world, and they know what are the constraints and what are the challenges outside world when they work for MNCs. Few of them are, I will say, are getting ready, because as he rightly said that the gambit of the project management is changing.
Maybe I'll add to that.
Please.
So the way the project manager lives his life in the country, with the amount of uncertainties and difficulties with some of the various stakeholders, it really builds a skill in a very different dimension, right? Which normally is not a skill which one gets if you're working internationally, right?
It becomes a crisis management, more of a crisis management.
And that's an important skill. So the guys who have mastered that skill and also are very good on the process, when we have sent a few of these project managers to our global organizations to work there on either bubble assignments or transfers, we really find that them excelling as compared to the benchmark which is there.
We have the capability to deliver, provided we inculcate, incorporate, internalize some basic ethics about project management. It's like almost like it is 20 years back, if somebody had told us that India would be one of the leading IT services organizations in the world, countries in the world, people would have been laughing. But I think today we have a potential where project management can become the next wave for India.
If I may just add one point to that. I think that demographic dividend is definitely there in India's favor. The other thing which I would like to add is there's the growing IT enablement of project management is where India has a huge advantage. The good news is that the other domains, other industries are now in a position to compete with IT industry, and fortunately or unfortunately the IT sheen is kind of wearing off lately. So people are recognizing this, so talented individuals are available, they're coming out and wanting to make a difference, and good news is that they're also IT aware, IT savvy. So given this, all these factors, I'm very optimistic that what you asked, whether we can become a hub, absolutely we can.
Rohit, your thoughts?
So I think, so the good news is I think we can. I certainly believe in the capability and in the resilience and the ability to really make great strides in the youngsters in India. I think if we do have certain islands of excellence and some very good individuals in all of our organizations, but if we want to really make this as a wave, if we really want to make this as very, very broad-based, it's going to take a lot of work, but I completely believe that it's possible. I don't think that it can happen unless, you know, it's shepherded and spearheaded in an extremely proactive, well project managed way.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time and your insights, and we wish you continued success.